Hi there guys, welcome back to your Football Manager channel, Full-Time FM. Make sure you smash that like button. Now, I do have to say, I've been playing a little bit offline and everything was going great until we played Red Bull Leipzig and we lost 3-0. And a lot of the players just played terrible. Before that, we had beaten quite a few decent teams. Aberdeen 1-0 in the semi-final to progress to the final of the BETFRED Cup. Hamilton 4-0. Partick 5-1 in the third round of the Scottish Cup. Kilmarnock could beat 2-0, which I think you saw, and Motherwell, I think you saw as well. We beat them 1-0. Then St Johnstone we beat 3-1. Before going on to lose 3-0 to Leipzig. We just beat Queen's Park 5-0 with Sham getting a couple, Behrens, Johnston and Forrest scoring. Now we're about to play Leipzig and then Rangers. So I've gone with this formation after the first disaster. 3 centre-halves, Blazic, Garay and Aya, with Barkas in goal obviously. John Joe Kenny and Baba Rahman as wing-backs. Behrens as a defensive mid. McGregor in midfield just in front of him, with Rafinha playing behind Sissoko and Rodriguez. And I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we're going to find out. We're going to be a bit more narrow as well. In the last game, I think Sabitzer, Olmo and Upamecano all scored against us. It wasn't good. It really wasn't pretty. It was bloody disaster, to be honest. So we are at Celtic Park. You can see there we're going to play this strange formation, sort of a 3-3-1-1-1-2. Sounds like a phone number, doesn't it? And this is the 5-2-1-2 formation they played, with Danny Olmo in that number 10 role. Can we win? Oh, I'm not sure. They are really, really good at playing this. Looks like a dangerous player. Oh, it's Kluivert. He scored again. Bugger. Let's just demand more from the entire team. They're a really tough team, and as defensive as that is, 6 players really focusing on defence, with maybe McGregor screening in front of them. It's maybe not my favourite thing, let's put it that way. You know me, I'm always all out attack all the time. But this Leipzig team, it's pretty good. Kluivert runs the channels really well. He's very, very quick. Sabitzer drops deep. Almost always floating around. And their wing-backs act as wingers, really. Good tackle by McGregor. Sissoko, the target man, holds that up. Sends it over the top. Rafinha's through. Oh, get in, son. 1-1. Equaliser. You know, I don't expect to go through. I don't expect us to, after losing 3-0 in the first leg away, I mean, it's got to be some comeback to go goal down in the second leg at home and then come back and win. Yeah, they've got an away goal now as well, so we need 4 goals. So I think I'm just going to keep praising them. Try and get the confidence high. Danny Olmo whips a corner in for them. Garay heads it out, but Danny Olmo picks it up, gets to the byline. Tackled by Aya. Sabitzer, he's just always on the ball. It's Kluivert. Oh. See how they're so intricate in the way they pass. They are a very, very good team. I'll be honest with you. They're one of the better teams in FM21. It's not because they've got superstars. It literally is just they play really well together. Look at that for passing. Oh, it's sickening. I'm not one of these football manager players who will stop the game and restart it. You know, if I take a beating, I take it like a man. You know, if we get beat, we get beat. It's just the way it is. John Joe Kenny on the right hand side. Plays it back to McGregor. Behrens has picked up a yellow card. It's a terrible pass from Behrens, that. Just gives possession away to Lema. Poulsen coming down that right hand side. Gives it back to Lema. Oh, I think Christopher Ayer's out of position now. He's getting back into position. Or is that Behrens? Might be Behrens actually. Sissoko looks over the top for Rodriguez. Oh, he chips the keeper into the top corner. Jonathan Rodriguez. Go on, lad. It's 2-2. What a nice ball over the top that was. Look at this for a chip. Oh, stunning. 22nd goal this season as well. Give it up for Jonathan Hernandez. 1.5 million. Absolute bargain. There's Kenny. Rodriguez, get in. 23rd goal of the season. We're winning 3-2. Come on, boys. Come on, the boys. If we can pull this off, it'll be amazing. We still need 3 goals. Because they've got 2 away goals. Right. Delighted with the effort, boys. Keep going. They all look inspired. I think I'm going to keep praising them as well, you know. I've got 1 or 2 sneaky little signings up my sleeve as well. Of players who've been scouted, and unknown players, unknown quantities who I think will develop, and over the next 3-4 seasons will become absolutely brilliant players. There's an 18-year-old unknown midfielder who, you know, I think is brilliant, and yeah, I was just about to sub him as well. So let's have a little look. Let's bring Porteous on, and then we'll swap Ayer with Porteous. Oh, Soloff. So if we just swap them 2, there you go. So Christopher Ayer will go into that DM role. Porteous will go at the centre half. Here's Rafinha putting one in. Oh, the keeper Galashki, who used to be Liverpool youth player, he is Hungarian, I think. He's just come and claimed that. Bowls it out to Sabitzer. Yusuf Poulsen sends it out to the right to Lamar. Or is it Lema? Lema. Let's call him Lema rather than Lamar. Here's Lema. Sabitzer, they're just toying. Kick him. Absolutely smash him now. Kick him. Good header by Blazic. Heads it out to Sissoko. Go on, lad. Play it through. Rafinha's in. Yes! Oh! Wide. Oh, I thought I was in. I really did. I thought we would have been 1 goal away then. from at least pulling a draw and losing on losing on away goals. Looks like it's a 3-2 win, but overall 5-3 loss. Gutted. So that does look as though it's a formation that can work against the 5-2-1-2 formation. It looks as though that could do the business. So we'll have to remember that formation. In fact, I might even do a video on that formation. Unlucky boys. I'm not going to drag them over the coals. It seems like there's a bug in the game here, because when it goes to the media stuff, it's still coming up with Rochdale and Accrington, even though this was 2 months ago. I've informed Football Manager, but God knows if they'll do anything about it. Oh well. The Rangers game is next, as we get knocked out of Europe, sadly. This is here's the young 16-year-old. We've offered 1900 to Breckin for a defensive midfielder who can tackle 14, teamwork 15, aggression 18, 6'1". Just a young player, really, just a decent young under 18 player. This is the one we made a £5 million bid for. Vitesse Arnhem's Rashidli Bazoua. Now, Bazoua has work rate and technique and balance of 15, fitness and bravery is 16, aggression is 17, passing is 14, along with teamwork and vision and strength. His technique, balance, work rate, all 15. Is a really decent player, and someone we've scouted, someone that, you know, I think will do well and develop. There you go. So he started at PSV, then went to Ajax, spent quite a few years at Ajax, played a few games as well. Then on to Wolfsburg for 10.5 million. Then Porto and Utrecht on loan before going to Vitesse for an undisclosed amount a couple of years ago, and 76 is his rating. He said would be a very good signing. So estimated cost 5.5 million. I think I've offered him 5 million. Not sure what contract I've offered, but it looks as though it could do the business. And the other one that I don't think people know about is Eugenio Pizzuto from Lille in their second team. He is under a £2.5 million bid for us. Now his tackling and his acceleration is 15. His fitness, determination is 14. But then you have agility, aggression, positioning, vision, work rate, technique, passing, first touch, all 13. Defensive midfielder, young Mexican lad. I think he can do bits. I really do think he can develop, and hopefully he does. What's interesting is it looks as though he started out at Wellington Phoenix in New Zealand before going to Pachuca in Mexico, then Lille's second team before going to Cannes on loan, I think. Yeah. So he's travelled around a bit. Hopefully he speaks English well. The other lad, the other midfielder, is a free transfer. Lassana Koulibaly, a midfielder, 15 tackling and aggression. But one thing I'm really impressed with is work rate, bravery and balance, all 16, positioning 17, stamina 19. he looks like a really strong defensive midfield player. Marking and heading 13. If this lad is 5'9", looks like this, if he was like 6'2", it'd be an absolute quality centre half. But because he's like a centre mid, ball winning midfielder, he needs to improve on his passing. His passing is only 7. Now he's on a free transfer because he's out of contract to end the season. I reckon if he doesn't do bits, we'll get some money for him. Like, we'll get a couple of million for him. So that's why I took a punt on him. Pizzuto is one that, we're going to develop. He's only 18. Koulibaly is 24. And Bazua, he's 24 as well. So, good young players coming through. Always good to have. Okay, with the players up for this, we've got Barkas in goal, Kenny, Blazic, Aya, Rahman, Cham and McGregor in midfield, with Demarai Gray on the left, and oh crikey, who did I put on the right? I forgot. Who did I put on the right? Ferran Torres on loan from Man City. Jose Rodriguez and Ibrahim Sissoko up front. There's Blazic, back to Aya. Baba Rahman sends it into Kenny. Aya looks for Demarai Gray, knocks it down for Rodriguez, plays it in for Sissoko. Ibrahim Sissoko, 1-0. We're beating Rangers. Normal service has resumed. Thank the Lord. 9th goal of the season for the new Eddie. The new French Eddie. That's a good finish as well. Good team goal. I mean, we did beat Salzburg 3-2, but, lost in the end. Less said, the better. Right. Let's praise the boys because I want to give them a bit of confidence. So praise the entire team. There's McGregor to Cham. When Cham is tackled by Arfield there, but Ferran Torres finds Sissoko down the right hand side. Stands his man up, Helander, pokes the ball forward for Torres, then gets it back. Demarai Gray's shot's blocked. Hadji clears it for Rangers. I mean, we've had 8 shots to their 3 now. Doing alright, we're doing bits. Their 4-3-3 doesn't look as though it's working that well for them. Our 4-2-4 looks to be pretty good. I'd always set out to play like a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, but I end up playing 4-2-4 and just going more attacking, particularly with this side. But you see here the players tucking in a little bit there. Getting stuck in with Blazic and Kenny getting yellow cards. Let's pump fist again. Tell them they're fantastic. Get them motivated. Now it is just 1-0, so I would like to see us perhaps go on and do a little bit more. We do have Ahataran, Almada, Forrest, attacking wise, who can, make a change. I think we're going to have to bring Behrens on for McGregor, who looks tired. We've also got Taylor, Greg Taylor, Porteous, and Bain on the bench as well. Oh, here we go. Come on, Cham. Get stuck in. And Cham couldn't send Rodriguez through there. Oh, Morelos is through. Barkas with a great save. So Behrens comes on for McGregor. And Behrens gets the head on that. Let's bring James Forrest on for Ferran Torres because I don't think Torres is having a great game. Maybe Kenny at right back's not playing well, is he? Sissoko looks knackered. Let's bring on Thiago Almada for Sissoko rather than him getting injured. So we'll praise the players some more. Got Almada up front with Rodriguez. Forrest and Gray on the wings. I think we look pretty dangerous on the counter. 1-0, I'll take it. All day long you take a victory against Rangers. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh yeah. This is far better. Yes. Oh, that's the business. That's a much better celebration. There's a BETFRED Cup. It's the first one in the bag. That is an improvement. That is a much bigger improvement. Congratulations, lads. Well done. That is a really, really good improvement. I'm liking it. So, just a little catch up in the league. We've played 28 plus 70 goal difference and 77 points on the board. We still have a game in hand in Rangers and we're 11 points clear of them, which is pretty bloody awesome. And we're 32 points ahead of Dundee United with a game in hand on them as well. So I would say we've smashed it in the league so far. Let's hope we can continue to develop this set of lads and the new players when they all come in. I think the end of this season is going to be really, really good for us because we're going to be able to see what we have. We're in March now, so it's not dragging. We're getting there pretty quickly. Odds and Edwards back from injury. Griffith's still out for 4 weeks. Lewis Ferguson's out for 12 days. Rafinha and Areza are out for one day, as is Frimpong. Barlow and Estanisfu? That lad there, he's out for 2 weeks. I wonder, will it let me do it? Could I possibly? Ooh. Doka. There you go, our first new gen. There you are, Doka. Oh, that was my doorbell. I'm going to leave that in there rather than edit it. Just for the hell of it. So, it looks like Odds and Edwards on the transfer list. I didn't put him. Oh, I think he put himself there, actually. We win the BETFRED Cup. That's the first bit of silverware for us. $250,000 for winning that. Kenny's happy that we've won some trophies. There we go. Yeah, everything looking good. A few players that we're scouting. You see Brookwell, 18-year-old defensive midfielder, 16 tackling. That's pretty good. So I'm going to leave it there. It looks as though we've got a B from the board so far. And quite throughout, club vision B, matches B, transfers we get a C, tactics we get a C, squad we get a B. So it looks like everything's going good. So make sure you drop a like on the video. I'll be back with another one. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you all later. Take care. Bye now.